Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Here's another great one. Continuing our previous story about being in the military, I call this one Welcome to the Military. Enjoy the suck. So, after arriving at the airport in Atlanta, Georgia, me and about 40 guys, we got on a bus. That bus took us to Fort Benning, Georgia. When I got to Fort Benning, Georgia, I was expecting what you see in the movie Forrest Gump, to some of y'all that have seen that. All drill sergeants run on the bus, they're yelling, they're screaming at you. Wasn't like that, okay? What you do is, and we got there really late at night. What you do is, now I cannot speak for every branch, by the way, so I don't want anybody to get caught in their feelings about this shit or whatever it is. I can speak for the Army in the year 2005 of going to infantry school or basic training, infantry/training. That's what I can speak about. We arrive very late at night. You go to a place called Reception Battalion, okay? It's pretty much the receiving area. We are still in civilian clothes. We are still in our regular dress downs, long ass hair. We're there. We had just left the airport. We're really not in any kind of military fashion yet. That's what Reception Battalion is going to do for you. You're going to arrive. I remember seeing this big concrete building. Everything was very clean, like the grass was very trim. It looked very organized, very well kept. I remember these big ass pillars and a lot of stuff that's saying like home of the infantry, welcome, all the stuff you want to see that's, hey, I'm joining the military. I'm here now. Okay, great. We all line up off the bus. Guys, all shapes, sizes, black, white, Spanish, Asian, you name it. Let's just get that out. First of all, this is where people are going to really start to see things they've never encountered before. Okay? Like, you're going to see guys that are from areas of the earth or that you've never even heard of, dude. Parts of America I didn't even know existed. Population, town sizes, 20, 30 people. And all these guys have been flown all over America to get to this spot for basic training. We get lined up by the drill sergeant. Drill sergeant was very direct, very short fucking dude. Very direct. Gentlemen, welcome to Fort Benning. You are at Reception Battalion. You're going to line up right here. I understand it's been a long bus ride for you. We're going to get you guys set away. You'll sleep for the evening. We'll regroup at 0900 hours. We don't even know what the fuck that meant at that time. It means 9 in the morning. We all get in a line, got our little bags and shit. March into Reception Battalion. So it was a 3-stack building, and it had about 60 guys in each bay going up. And they're all bunk beds. We were on the top. We all march up the stairs. We're all tired, the ride, of course, anxiety and everything else we were going through. This is what we're going to do. There's your bunks. We don't even have, there's no bedding on it. There's nothing. We were all tired. We didn't really give a shit anyways. So what we did is hopped in bed, made whatever kind of pillow you could. That's how we start. Let's get into the next one. That night, I had no trouble sleeping. I was tired as shit. I slept like a champ. It was probably only about 3 hours because, like I said, we got there really late or early in the morning. So we probably got there around 4 in the morning. By the time I probably fell asleep, whatever. I don't even know. But nobody knows what we're in store for. I'm sure everyone's probably a little scared. A lot of emotions going on. It's Reception Battalion. You're in receiving. They're going to in-process you to get you ready for basic training. That's the goal. That's what they're going to do. And granted, I'm going to let you know this. A lot of these drill sergeants that you're going to encounter throughout this time, these drill sergeants had already fulfilled their drill sergeant obligation. Okay? Like, they have already been, it's called being on the trail, which means that to gain certain rank or to gain certain badges, awards, ribbons, schooling you need in the military to make certain classes, you go on a trail. A lot of it's like recruitment or drill sergeant school. whatever it is, but you're gonna do this. And these guys in reception battalion, they had already done their basic training time where they were those drill sergeants that are up in your face and in your shit and actually making soldiers. These guys are on the tail end of it to where they're getting ready to leave and they're getting ready to go to their next duty assignment, probably with a promotion. Oh, congratulations, you're now sergeant first class. You've made numbers, whatever you got to do, or you've been selected, whatever, it doesn't matter. So these drill sergeants weren't as intense for reception battalion. They were still fucking assholes, but like they were less intense. Okay? So that's what I can speak of as far as what I encountered in reception battalion. However, the very next morning, first things first, let's go ahead and tighten up that do. Okay? That is the first order of business. They're going to give you those civilian clothes. Done. You got a duffel bag. We're going to issue you this. Those bitches go in that duffel bag. Okay? You're not going to see them clothes again till you probably leave infantry school when you graduate. Just the way it is. All them cell phones, everything. There's a thing called an amnesty box. Them bitches are going in there. In 2005, I mean, I'm pretty sure I had one of them old Nokia bitches, cell phones or whatever. It doesn't matter. Anything that you have, it's going in there. Okay? They're going to catch you if you have chewing tobacco, cigarettes. They're going to catch you. They're going through all your shit. Nothing is... That's when you start seeing a lot of drill sergeants, man. They are opening up everything you have. Everything. They're going to find it. That shit better be stashed in your ass if you really are that hard up about not them finding it. They'd probably find that shit too. But anyways. They're going to find all your stuff. They're going to find everything you have that you shouldn't or you should, whatever, doesn't matter. I was smart before I went. Not that I'm that smart of a guy. I mean, come on. I actually kind of cleaned up my hair before I went. I knew it was going to be shaved off anyways, so I had like a little buzz cut. You're going bald. Okay? We train as one. We look like one. You're going bald. Next, that was the first order of business. All right, everybody. Go down to the barber. I've never seen anything like this. It amazed me. It was about 25 Asian women they marched us down in the morning. They had razor, or they had buzz like trimmers, but they had a vacuum attached to that bitch. So they're literally hitting your head and it's sucking that hair right down into it. So they could clean a head in probably 10 seconds. I mean, quick as shit. So now all of us are feeling, oh man, we're walking around. Okay. Drill sergeants, they're being direct. They're being, line up here. As soon as you're done getting your hair done, everyone go to this spot. You're starting to learn. And this is tough for guys to do. You're starting to learn you are not in control anymore. I was receptive to this. Some dudes were not. Okay? Some dudes still thought, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Don't be that guy. You will be the first to get broke off. They will target you. You do not want to challenge these men. I don't give a fuck how badass you are. These guys are going to check you and put you in your place in numbers. Realize that. Strength in numbers. You might be a big dude when there's only 1 or 2 drill sergeants. Once they put 7 around you, go ahead and check that shit. These dudes do not have time to fuck around. They're making soldiers. They are trained to be assholes. They're going to put you in your place. Next one incoming. After this lovely new haircut we are marched to another area where we are getting our military clothing. Okay? You are going to get your PT uniform, your little shorts. They're going to give you a couple shirts that say Army on it. They're going to give you some sweatpants. They're going to check out your feet to see if you have high arches or if you're kind of a flat-footed person. They're going to give you the proper running shoes attire. We're all getting the same boots. You don't get a choice. You're getting the same boots. You're getting all of these things issued to you, someone checking off to make sure that you've gotten all these things. All right? You're going to get these things. Hygiene stuff. You're going to get these things. All right? You are becoming programmed to all look programmed and you are being changed to all look the same way. Right? So now everybody strip down, get into your PT uniform. You will be in your PT uniform for probably most of the rest of Reception Battalion. Okay? We're not running, we're not doing physical activity, we're not getting smoked. By the way, the term for being smoked means pretty much getting fucked up, like by drill sergeants. Like, do as many push-ups as you can, do jumping jacks, do flutter kicks, do mountain climbers, they're making your life uncomfortable through physical pain by not hitting you, by forcing your body to work for itself. That's called getting smoked, just to recap that. We're literally going from station to station, from class to class, just getting through all of this prerequisite bullshit, dental, everything. They're checking everything about you, okay? They're checking everything. They do not leave any stone unturned. They are finding out everything about you. Medical history, everything, okay? You're going into the Army. You're there. You're in receiving. Be prepared for these things. These are going to happen. This will last. Our Reception Battalion, ours lasted a little bit longer. Typically, this should last about 7 to 10 days. Ours was much longer. Ours was about 3 weeks. That's a long fucking time. Because a lot of this time, you're sitting around waiting. Okay, you know that military term, for the Army at least, hurry up and wait? That's a lot of what it is. You're going to be around a lot of guys. A lot of dudes. And you're going to meet a lot of people. I started to meet people that I knew I wanted nothing to do with. Okay, that guy right there, I'm going to stay the fuck away from him. That guy's crazy. No, that guy's insane. That dude's legitimately insane. Or that guy wants to fight everybody all the time. He's just got some built up anger, frustration, whatever. Homesick. I'm talking watching guys crying hysterically. I mean crying, man. Really crying. Guys that have been homeschooled their entire life. That their parents shipped them off and was like, you need the military. I mean, I'm running into guys that I need to say, who the fuck do I stay away from? Who can I be cool with? Is anybody from Maryland? There was like 2 dudes from Maryland. I tried to click up with them. I mean, you're going to make groups. And a lot of this stuff is, you are just in the process. You're not even in basic training yet. One of the guys we had there, when I say insane, this guy was on some next level shit. And he wore these big ass glasses, because if you do wear glasses, they're going to give you the ugliest pair of glasses that have ever been made. Big ass thick frames, that typical Vietnam looking shit. Like, they're going to give you those glasses. This dude wore this glasses. His name was Essel. I don't really give a fuck if I put him on blast. This guy was crazy. This dude had been in Reception Battalion for a minute. Like, he did not arrive with us. They were probably getting ready to chapter this guy out of the military, but technically he hadn't even got the basic training yet. He was crazy. This dude would shit his mattress. Straight up. I was walking by to go to the latrine or the bathroom one night to take a piss. This dude is sitting on his bunk shitting. Straight up, shitting, dropping hot Duke all over his mattress. I look over, I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker. And we knew this guy was crazy. We don't know how he got in the Army. We have no clue. I'm talking to other dudes like, man, that motherfucker just shit his bed? Oh my God, man, this nasty motherfucker. Like, crazy people. That's the only guy I saw do that in there, by the way. A lot of other dudes are going to play the crazy card. I want to go to the chaplain. I need to talk to the chaplain. I need to go talk to psych. Like, I shouldn't be here. I started seeing this stuff. It was like blowing my mind. I was like, these motherfuckers really want to go home. Drill sergeants were very persistent in telling us, you're not leaving. Understand this. You are not leaving. Y'all can try. You could say you're crazy. You could say all these things. You're not going home. Deal with this. This is what's going to be your life for a while. Some of these guys were not having that. The reason why our reception battalion was, I keep calling it battalion. Reception was extended. We had a dude try to commit suicide. He tried to jump out of, like I said, we were on the top floor. This dude tried to jump out the fucking window. Legitimate. Tried to jump out the window. Someone runs out. Hey, look, this dude tried to jump out, tells the drill sergeant. It gets extended. Like, this guy prolonged the shit so long. Meanwhile, we're not calling home. We're not calling our families. We're stuck in what we're stuck in. This one guy created so many problems for us. Besides the guy that was shitting the bed all the time. It was just... And on top of all the crazy shit we had going on with the guys there, you got a lot of guys. You got like 60 guys in a bay, double bunk beds, just stack. The basic training we were supposed to go into, there was something that happened to them for training. They couldn't finish their training, so their basic training was kind of extended. Some kind of inclement weather or some shit happened in Georgia. So we were supposed to be there, but these guys had not left yet. They had not finished everything they needed to do to graduate. So we were postponed and we had to stay longer. But yes, started to encounter a lot of things that I was like, man, I was really second guessing myself. We haven't even got into basic training yet. Some of these guys are wheeled out. They realize they're too crazy. They're just too crazy. They can't be with us. Okay? They can't be with us. They're insane. So we start to go further in the process. We think there's light at the end of the tunnel. They give us our actual uniform. Okay, like our BDUs, basic dress uniform. The camouflage looking, I was backing in, it was the green, black shit. They're giving you these things. You're going to start wearing that for some of these classes. You're going to start wearing this. And a lot of these classes, they're putting you in these big-ass cold auditoriums. They keep it cold to keep your ass awake, by the way. Because don't fall asleep, man. They're going to wake your ass up real quick. But there's stuff that the military has to go through. Guidelines. This is what we expect. This is how you're going to carry yourself. This is the program. They're going to explain a lot about basic training. They're going to explain about what you're going to do. So we think this will soon end. We've already been there a couple weeks. The shit sucks. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. All right? And then the next day, it's that time. I'm going to get into that the next video because the bus pulled up. Sand Hill, here we come. This one's going to be a banger. Next video incoming. Guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I love all of you.